Class Details tab in Manage and Assign is where you can manage information about your classes and your students. Let's take a look at how to create a new class and work with student information. To access class details, click Manage and Assign in the navigation banner, then select Class Details. The information for your current class appears on the Class Details tab by default. It contains login information, the grade level, and lists the students in that class. To create a new class, click the Create Class button. This opens the Create Class page. Enter the new class name as it will appear in your class drop-down list, the grade level, and choose an icon if you are using simplified login for this class. Then click the Next button. Indicate the first teaching day or the first day of your lesson plan, then create your planner. You can select the McGraw-Hill Suggested Teaching Plan for this grade, or an existing class planner you used for your class. Then click the Next button. Indicate any holidays throughout the year to update the calendar, and click Save to add the class. When you create a new class, you are automatically moved to the dashboard with that class selected. The details for the new class now appear on the Class Details tab. Click the Edit button to make any changes to the class information. If your students are adding themselves to your class, click View Class Code to display the class code in a pop-up. Your students will enter this code when joining the class. To add students to your class, click the Add Students button in the Students and Groups section. You will first search for students to add to your new class. You can also select students from an existing class by specific content, by grade level, or enter a specific student's name. Click the Search button. From the search results, select students for your class by selecting the checkbox next to each student's name. Click Save to save the selected students to the class. Students are displayed alphabetically with their usernames. This view also shows the student's teaching level and any groups he or she belongs to. Edit the student's profile by clicking Profile. You can make changes to the student's name, grade, or teaching level. If your class has simplified logins, click View Password to display the student's password. Click Print Password Card to print this password for the student. To print the passwords for the entire class, click the Print Password button. If your class does not have simplified passwords, you will not be able to view the student's password. If a student forgets his or her password, click Temporary Password to create a temporary password. Click Print Temporary Password to print this for the student. A new temporary password is created each time you display this pop-up. The student will use this temporary password to log in before changing it to a new password. You will not be able to see the student's new password. Click Print Temporary Passwords to create a spreadsheet with temporary passwords for the whole class. Click Remove to remove the student from this class. Click OK to confirm. To create student groups within the selected class, click the Create Group button. On the Create Group pop-up, enter the name of the new group and select Students by selecting the checkbox next to each student's name. Class groups are listed under the class information in the Group view. Expand the group to see which students belong to it. On the Student view, choose a group name from the drop-down list to view the students in that group. You can change the groups a student belongs to by clicking the Edit link in their row. You can also share your class information with other teachers. To share a class, click the Share button. On the Share Class pop-up, you specify the teachers you want to share this class with and determine the materials you want to share. A message is sent to the teachers you have specified, and they'll be able to see the class materials immediately. You can view all your shared classes on the Shared Classes tab. You can view all your shared classes on the Shared Classes tab. This concludes our guide to the Class Details tab. Be sure to refer to other help materials for more information about the Wonders program.